Hello guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are tuning in for the first time, my name is Ifeoluwa Adekunle. You can also call me the Alpha Glam. And yes guys, in today's video I'll be teaching you how to tie 3 different gele styles, which I'll be showing you right in this video. And starting with the first one, I am currently trying to sort the gele, and I'll be dividing it into 2, then putting it at the back of my head. Yes guys, you have to have a longer hand and a shorter hand. So for the long hand, I'm trying to create pleats. You can create pleats on your head by this method, just the way I am doing. Just lift off the sides of the gele and use your fingers to pull it by the side, and this way you're already making your pleats. You don't need too much for this style. You can make like 4 or 5 pleats. Then I'm going to turn the other hand and put it on top of the first pleat I have made, and in this one too I'll also be making my pleats. I'll make like 4 pleats on it, and once I am done doing that and it is neat, I'll twist it. Yes guys, so I twisted it once, and after twisting it, I'll make sure it is balanced there. Then for the short hand, I'll roll it. Yes, I rolled it, then I tucked it into the back of the gele, which is what I am doing here. You want to make sure it is really secured, guys. You can use a pin to hold it if it is not secured enough, but that is secured already for me. Then for the longer hand, I'll be dividing it into 2. Can you see the way I divided it? Then I'll be using a pin to pin it into the pleat I have done earlier. So I'm using that pleat to tuck it in. Then once I am done with that, I will also be pinning it again, just to make sure it is firm. So what happened there is the long gele, I divided it into 2, and after dividing it into 2, I decided to pin it down. And once I am done, I will be using my hands to create ruffles. I want it to be really secured, and this is why I am pinning it again, just to make sure that the ruffles is not going to drop. And I'll be using my hands to just create ruffles. Guys, you can play around with it. Just use your hands to just fold in different ways till it turns out beautiful, which is what I am doing. It is pretty simple, guys, just the way I folded it, and it's just me just using my hand to just fold it in a very funny way. And we have this, and I'm using a pin again to just hold it down so that, like I said earlier, the ruffles don't fall. I'll also be pinning inside the ruffles too, so that the ruffles can stay in a place. Especially when you have a gele that is really soft, there's tendency that it might not want to stay. So you just have to make sure you use pins to secure it properly. Then I'm just using my hands to knitting it at the sides and all the other parts. And guys, this is what we have. So now that it looks good to me, I'll be pulling it back. Yes, and guys, this is our gele style. I really do love this gele style. Like, it is so perfect for any outing. If you are going for an owambe, if you are going for a party, anything, this look is really nice. And I was really just so happy that I got this style. And once I am done, there's another way you can also do this style and turn it to another style. So the short hand, instead of twisting it, you just fold it with a rubber band, which is what I am doing here. After using a rubber band on it, you make sure this other side, the side where the excess at the back, you put it to the back. You definitely don't want it to show. Make sure the rubber band is secured. So you can see how I am trying to push it to the back. And once I have pushed it to the back, I will just extend the inner corners of the other gele, just to make sure it expands. So I'll just expand it with my hand and use a pin to secure it with the first pleat I created, the first ruffles I created rather. And once I have secured that, I'll be securing the other side too with gele, putting it on the pleat I created on my head. So yeah, you just want to really play around with it. You don't need to create ruffles with the short hand. You just need to extend it, and after extending it, you will get what you want. So this side, I'm trying to make sure it is really secured, and it also looks like ruffles, and instead of it just to be on the side, it will be on both sides and it will still be lovely. So guys, I should call this style 2, but since it's an extension of style 1, so let's still call it a variation of style 1. And this is how it looks, and the back too is perfect. You want to make sure your pins have secured it properly, which is what we have done. Thank you. Now moving on, I'll be going to my style 2. This is a style I think I have done before on this channel, which I am not so sure. I'll place the gele on my head and twist it. As you can see, you just have to just keep twisting. This one is very easy. If you need to just probably you are out, you can't find somebody to tie your gele, and you just really need to just tie the gele instantly, just do this. Put it on your head, twist it, keep twisting. Once you are done twisting, roll the ends of the gele. Then use a pin to secure it, just as I am doing now. So the excesses or what is left of the hand, you just want to use a pin to secure it and just knitting it at the side, and guys, you have your rose gele. This is really nice for any face shape. You can also use it for any occasion. It's just something to just make you just tie your gele and keep going. Like very easy, it does not take time, does not stress you, does not do any of that. So yes guys, this is our style 2 and I hope you love it. Now moving on, I'll be going into our last style for today. I have tied this before, but now I'll be tying this with a variation, and I'll be tying the bow gele. So I'll first tie it just the way I tied it. You have to make sure one hand is longer than the other. So for your long hand, you fold it together, fold it into 2. Make sure you fold it neatly so it can give you the beautiful shape you want. So as you can see, I tucked in the excess inside, then I folded it on top. I put it on top. I did not make it flat. Then for the short hand, I'll be twisting it, so I'll twist it and put it on top. So guys, what I just want you to know, the difference between this bow gele I've been tying before on my channel and what I am currently tying now is that this is not sitting flat. This is sitting on top of the gele. So once I have done that, I will extend the sides of the bow. Then after extending it, I'm using a pin to secure it to the plate so that it can be held firmly on my head, and when I'm dancing and doing any of those activities, it tends not to affect it. So guys, that is what I am currently doing right now. You want to make sure you are using your pin to hold them, and after that you use your hand to knitting the sides, so that the bow looks pretty. You can use your hand to extend it a bit, like just push out the excesses to the side, and the gele will still look good. So this is it for your bow gele. I believe that by now everybody on this channel should be able to tie a bow gele, because I think this is the second time or the third time we are tying this gele. And guys, this is the final result guys, and I really like how it turned out. I think I prefer it standing than it being flat. So guys, this is our style 3 and I hope you enjoyed this video. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to drop your comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.